All right, you guys, it looked like we are all set for the WNBA draft lottery. They have the date set for the lottery. The WNBA seems to be chugging along its way amidst CBA negotiations with the WNBPA. And I got to be honest with y'all, I have a bad feeling. I believe that the WNBPA and Wnbpa, those slime balls, I think they are going to try to steal this lottery moment and take over the news headline once again. I think they're going to have some sort of orchestrated plan to turn this thing upside down. And I'm going to get right into it. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, hype the video. As always, it will be greatly appreciated. Now, WNBA lottery is set. It will be on November 23rd. Let's take a look at this. Boom. Here we have it. This is from the WNBA's Twitter. It says WNBA Lottery 2026 to take place Sunday, November 23rd on ESPN. Dallas Wings, Minnesota Lynx, Seattle Storm, Washington Mystics, and Chicago Sky to take part in WNBA Draft Lottery 2026. It says the draft lottery will be broadcast on Sunday, November 23rd on ESPN. The WNBA announced today ESPN will air the 30-minute WNBA Draft Lottery special at 6:30 Eastern Time with WNBA head of league of operations Bethany, what is that? Donovan, revealing the results of the lottery during ESPN's coverage. This marks the 14th consecutive year that ESPN networks will present the WNBA Draft Lottery. So 14 straight years. The Dallas Wings, Minnesota Lynx, Seattle Storm, Washington Mystics, and Chicago Sky will take part in the 25th annual WNBA Draft Lottery. The 2026 WNBA Draft is scheduled to take place on Monday, April 13th, 2026. So we got the lottery date and the draft date. Lottery odds are based on the 2-year 2024 and 2025 cumulative records of the 5 teams that did not make the playoffs in the most recent seasons. With a combative record of 19-65, the Wings will have the most assigned combinations. Okay, so the Wings have the best chance. Hold on, let's take a look at this part here. And it says it right here, but I'm going to go to this one. Shout out to Alexa Philippou, where it shows the odds to land the number 1 pick. The Dallas Wings have a 42% chance to land the number 1 overall pick. The Minnesota Lynx have the 26% chance to land the number 1 overall pick. The Seattle Storm have a 16% chance. Washington Mystics, 9% chance. And the gum on the bottom of the shoe of the league, Chicago Sky, have a 5% chance. So there you have it. WNBA Draft Lottery is set. WNBA Draft Lottery is set, ready to go. And I'm looking forward to it. I've been covering these college players. I'm showing you guys what prospects are going to be on everybody's radar. So make sure you following along for that. And then we have this right here. Boom. So WNBA draft is set. Now, I have a bad feeling. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I believe the Wnbpa, Nneka Ogwumike and them, I believe they're going to do something to rob the moment of the draft lottery. I believe that maybe the day before or the morning of, they're going to throw out the CBA negotiations. I believe that they're going to do something to spoil this. I truly believe it. I don't trust them. I think something they have something up their sleeve. They always do. They always do. So I would not be surprised if they find a way to steal the moment in what is going on. I don't believe that they're going to let this draft thing go through smoothly. I'm interested to see who will get the number one pick. I think the Dallas Wings will probably get it, and I think they're going to lean toward Lauren Betts, the big out of UCLA, who's having a magnificent season. I don't believe they'll take a point guard like Olivia Miles. I don't believe that they'll go with a Flage. I think they're just going to go with the big, and I think the number one pick, if the Dallas Wings get it, will be Lauren Betts. I personally would take our fam over Lauren Betts, but that's just me. Here's part of the reason why I believe that the WNBPA, NECA, Wnba, and all of them, they're going to try to steal the moment. We already know Unrivaled is trying to get traction. They just did their player selections, and a lot of people aren't really even talking about it. Unrivaled, the buzz has definitely gone down from what it was in season one. And it's just not as much hype about it. I don't really see people talking about it nearly as much, like not even close, like not nearly as much as they once were. People aren't talking about it. So they might try to do something around the draft lottery time to steal some headlines. But ultimately, I believe the WNBPA is going to be up to some nonsense. And you see here, NECA Gumake, the president, signed with Project B in the middle of the CBA negotiations, which I think is very crazy. It's unprofessional. It's a bad look, but also it's just a real conflict of interest. And I don't think these players are even looking to truly get a deal done. I think obviously we've seen here with Project B, they've signed multiple WNBA players already. NECA's just the first to be announced. It says Project B will receive an undisclosed salary plus an equity stake in the league. Project B League officials have stated that 66 players across 6 teams will earn higher salaries than those currently offered in the WNBA, with a potential WNBA lockout looming. So it's not going to be 66 WNBA players, but there's still going to be a good amount of WNBA players, and they're going to take the bag. They're going to go get this money. And look, I'm not knocking y'all for going to get the money. Just be real and say that's what it is. You know, I'd appreciate the honesty. You know what I mean? But keep your eyes peeled, because I truly do believe that these WNBA players are gonna try to pull a fast one on the WNBA and really try to take away the moment of the draft lottery and make it about themselves. You know, that's what I truly believe. I don't think these players are, doing this and negotiating in good faith. I think they're asking. I just feel like they're kind of being unrealistic, and they're kind of thumbing their nose up to the WNBA because they feel like they have options. Oh, we got options with Unrivaled. We got options with Project B. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. And we already know these, the veterans, they screwed the rookies over in the last CBA, which is why the rookies make crumbs, because they only cared about themselves. And we see where we are today. So get down in the comments. Let me know if you're looking forward to the WNBA draft lottery. This is Keep Division. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel.